ruler who will be chief among you. Let him be your servant, even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. Matthew 20, verse 25 to 28 KJV.
Our next song, composed by Sally DeFord, The Greatest Among Us, describes the selfless and humble nature of Jesus, who is referred to as King among men, but who came to serve as a servant. The song highlights the importance of following Jesus' footsteps, serving others as he did, and living a life of love and kindness. The phrase "the greatest among us" is used throughout the song to refer to Jesus, reminding listeners that true greatness lies within serving others and putting their needs before one's own. The song emphasizes Jesus' work in lifting, healing, and nourishing those who are weak, hopeless, and suffering, portraying him as a figure who never turns away from those who beseech him. The idea of following in Jesus' spirit and deed is stressed repeatedly, with the reference to the Master representing Jesus as a teacher and leader whose example should be followed.
Overall, the lyrics of The Greatest Among Us celebrate Jesus' selflessness and inspire listeners to follow his example by serving others and living a life of love and kindness. The song reminds us that true greatness lies in putting others first, and that following Jesus' example can lead to a fulfilling and purposeful life.
This King among men, to lift and to